My mom, she loves you as a child, but when you take reckless decisions, she's going to allow you face it. Do you get? And be like, you have to face it now. Be an adult, but I'll help you when I feel like I want to help you. And I saw this man in my dream, so this man is my husband. Blah blah blah. Do you get? And if you're like, okay, dreams are some ways that God speaks to you, which is fine. Do you know that when you think of somebody too much, you're still in that stage of like fresh love, you can end up seeing that person in your dreams and you just be like,
what are the fun? Because I feel like as much as there are responsibilities, as much as there are problems, there are still fun parts that you can say, oh, being an adult comes with this privilege.
No, I think it's different for everyone. My own fun part is the fact that I wake up in the morning and my mom is not there to be like, come and sweep. I decide when I want to sweep my house. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, Hot Potato Podcast. And guess what is your favorite adult that does not like adulthood? Guys,
no choice.
Like I woke up this morning and I was like, do I really have to be an adult? At this point, I'm thinking of going back to my parents' house because I don't want this freedom anymore.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100% sure?
No, I'm not 100% sure because I still want to party.
See, there are privileges that comes with being an adult, but as much as there are privileges,
there are responsibilities.
As well. And the responsibilities are like 80%. Like you literally have to think, oh, what will I eat? Like only thinking of what I will eat every day is like one responsibility, and sometimes you just end up like, oh, I'll just eat tomorrow.
Just eat tomorrow.
Yes, no.
Me, I'll eat that too.
I can just be like, I'll just eat tomorrow or something, because I have to think. Is it I'm eating rice, I'm eating spaghetti, or I'm eating something that is just like rotating? But in my parents' house, you know, when I'm at home, food comes to me. I'm like, I don't want to eat
food
this.
Comes to you.
I don't want to eat that. No, I cook it, but you know, I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that, and it just goes.
No,
like
my own
that.
is not the food, though. It's the money to buy the food. Because I'm very stingy with my money. Like, do I have to use my money to pay for this now?
Of course, now if you don't use your money to buy food, who will buy the food for you?
Sometimes I don't like see, you see that debit, that debit alert, I hate it.
I don't.
Sometimes I just like
debit alert.
What if I pay for this thing and they just reverse the money back?
It doesn't work that way. It's all adulting. So guys, we're going to be talking about adulting in this Gen Z era. I'm sure you're a Gen Z, I'm a Gen Z, and we are all figuring out
Gen
this.
Z, please.
You're not a Gen Z?
No.
How about you not a Gen Z?
Is it your Gen Z?
We're all figuring out this adulting thing together. Basically, in Nigeria, I guess adults, like, you become an adult when you're 18.
Yeah.
So from 18 to the rest of your life, you have to figure it out by yourself.
Figure it out yourself.
I
think it's really scary because now you just know that everything is on you. It's either you're successful or you're not.
But I feel like when you actually like see that the whole adulting thing is hitting you is when you reach your 20s. Like from that 20, because most people are like, oh, 21 is... No, not really 21.
20, 21,
20,
22. I can make
22.
mistakes, you get.
Like they are hard, and then people still say, enjoy this moment of your life.
How
do you want to enjoy this moment of your life when you are trying to figure out yourself?
I think people are so obsessed with the whole idea of figuring out themselves. Because, like, figuring out yourself is something you do for the rest of your life. You cannot say, okay, I'm done figuring it out. You're always figuring life out. Like, at different stages of your life. At this stage now, you're 20 and you can be like, okay, the job that I want to do is probably just be a media person and that's it for me. And then when you become 30 and you're like, oh, I don't like it here anymore. I'm feeling miserable already.
Is it that easy to just switch like a butterfly? No, butterfly has like several stages it goes through until full maturity.
I mean, life does not have to just be in one pattern. I think that's where people get it wrong. People feel like, okay, I need to have like a plan and I have to follow this plan. I'm a strong believer of if it's not working, leave it. Just know when to leave. Do you get? If it's not working, know when to leave. Just know that this thing is not working and you know that, okay, I've tried my best, but it's time to move on and do something else, because there are some ideas you have and you're investing into that thing. But at some point, you just realize that this thing is not going to work. But you can come back to it later. But right now, you have to do something first that's going to give you money.
What if it's something you don't like you don't like at all, but just have
but you're making money from it?
Yeah.
It's something you like. Anything that gives you money is something you like.
Anyways, I saw a very interesting tweet on adulting. Somebody said, adulting is just you dealing with anxiety, heartbreaks, family issues, and career stress all by yourself and pretend like nothing is wrong with you. I agree.
Do you really have to pretend?
You don't have to pretend, but then you just be like, I'm fine, I'm okay. But deep down,
because you're always lying to yourself that you're fine.
And not necessarily yourself. You can tell yourself the truth, but like others.
People don't tell themselves the truth.
Why?
People like to pretend a lot. Especially in this Gen Z generation. People pretend a lot. Do you get? They feel like, I have to be happy. Do you get? I have to act like I'm happy.
But you're not really happy. Mechanism?
It's not you coping. You're killing yourself at the end of the day because you're not really happy. Do you get? And a lot of people, we appear strong, but we're not really strong people. Do you understand? Like, adulting is just like, it wakes you up and just hit out like, this is your reality now. There's no mom, there's no dad to like tell you all of it. It's just you. Do you
feel like there was a situation where you got to and you were like, the realization hit that I'm a full adult. Like, I have to do things by myself.
Yeah.
What? Like,
that was like 2 years ago. Cause like I've always been that child that is very dependent on her parents. She gets, cause my parents got me. You get. Yes, if I need money today, I can just call my dad and be like, hey. Although my dad is going to be like, what are you buying?
But then he will still
like,
turn
okay,
up.
fine, don't worry, I'll do it for you. But at some point, I knew I had to take responsibility for my own self and my life, because I was seeing like my age mates, like they are doing well, and I'm still here depending on mom and dad. No, please, I don't want to be broke. I have to wake up. And somehow, mothers, and they always have a way of telling you something, but they will not tell you directly. Do you get? They'll just say it. And if you're smart, you know that, okay, this woman wants me to be more responsible. Do you get? My mom was like, hey, I saw your friend that day. She was looking...
Hey, mommy, don't compare me.
Why are you telling me she was looking nice? She was this, she was that. Like, you're legit telling me now that, okay, I'm not looking nice. I have to, like, be an adult. Yeah. But I feel like I wanted freedom at a very early stage of my life, because, like, my parents, they used to cage me for some weird reason. Be like, you're not going anywhere. So,
I feel
first time I got freedom, they had their reasons, because I think they know me better than I know myself.
You know yourself.
To get. First time I had freedom, I'm not going to lie, I misused it.
Yes, no.
Like, I did a whole lot of things. I took bad decisions. And I was like, after doing everything, it affected me in a very bad way.
And then your parents will be looking at you like,
Shay, now you have seen freedom.
You have seen it for yourself.
Are you happy?
I was protecting you from not seeing it. But now, you've seen it for yourself.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think the number one reason a lot of people want to be an adult so fast is because of the freedom that they want.
Yes, there's freedom. Like, recently, I got my apartment. And getting my apartment, I was like, I'm a big girl. I'm staying alone, that kind of thing. And then, before you know it, we have to buy this thing. We have to buy that thing. We have to buy this. Like, it's not as easy as you just getting your apartment and that's just it. Yeah. And then my mom called me the other day. I was telling her, Mommy, I want to buy gas. I need to buy. And she was laughing at me. I said, Mom, why are you laughing at me now? I'm serious now. She said, so it's you that want to stay alone now. You figure it out yourself. And I'm like, bro,
it's not easy. I think the first time I tried moving out, like, to stay on my own, it was easy at first because I had a perfect plan. But when my parents found out, they were like, they didn't even say anything like, okay, don't worry. They're just like, okay, you got an apartment.
Okay.
I didn't know these people were just planning, like, one day we'll show up and just pack your things. That's why my mom came with a big van to pack my things.
Oh my God.
Like, get in the car. Like, that kind of...
Every single thing,
everybody
in the car.
She came on a very bad day because my housemate there, we don't really like my housemate together. My neighbors, they were around that day. And to be honest, I don't think there are people your parents would be happy that you're staying around them. And my mom was like, so this is why you wanted your own apartment. You want to be like them.
I trust the African like I want mother. To be like you them. Don't even have to explain. She wants to do what she wants to do.
I was so angry. I was really angry. On our way, I was saying, my mom, what if I jump out of this car? My mom was like, you're not going to do that. Because they know I love my life so much. I'm sure
your neighbors will be looking at you like, okay.
But it was a good decision. Because like, after everything, I had a business then, but I made a very bad business decision. And I lost everything. I was broke. I was in debt. And I was like, imagine this happened to me when I was still staying alone.
You won't even want to call your mom and be like, oh, this is what's going on. She'll be like,
my mom, she loves you as a child, but when you take reckless decisions, she's going to allow you face it. Do you get? And be like, you have to face it now. Be an adult, but I'll help you when I feel like I want to help you. So I feel like that really helped me, and I was really grateful at the end of the day, because if I was still alone when all of that happened to me, trust me, I will enter streets. I'm not even going to lie. I will enter streets.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was really very, very bad, because I needed money. I needed to pay the people that I was owing. Then coupled with the fact that, okay, now I have to feed myself, do this and do that. You get? But it was easier because I was staying with my siblings. You get? So now I'm not worried about food. I'm not worried about
housing,
light, all of that.
Rent,
you get? They're giving me everything. All I need to figure out is how to pay these people back. But as an adult, one of the things I see now that is everywhere is like everybody wants to be a business owner at an early age, which is very good, but nobody tells you the struggles and everything, the challenges, and what you have to face as a young business owner. Because you feel like, I'm an adult, I have things to do, and one of the easiest way for me to take care of these things is by being a business owner. But guy, you go cry blood.
Business is not as easy as they say. It's not just coming out one day and saying, oh, I want to sell this shirt, and you feel like 50 people will buy it.
See, it's not even now that you have to create content. You have to be different characters to set a business.
You with that.
See, when I knew it was over for me, when I started showing some parts, like something you feel like, okay, I wear covered clothes. I don't want people to see me like this. Yeah. But now you are selling clothes that are exposing people's body, and you don't want to dress like that.
Now.
You have to create that content. You get? And now there's pressure from everywhere. You have to show your friends from school that, okay, I'm doing great. You get? And you have to make your parents understand that I'm okay. You don't need to send me money.
Hey, that's the thing. Do you think there is like peer pressure in adulting?
Really?
Oh
there is. See, there is. Because like I see some of my schoolmates now and be like, hi God, what am I doing with my life? Do you get? But I just feel like there are stages in life. Do you get? Your journey is your journey, and this other person's journey is her
different.
Journey. It's just for you to define what you want for yourself. There's something I'm realizing now. Most of these people you are seeing, especially for the ladies, you see a lot of successful women. I'm not saying there's no hard work. There's hard work, but let me tell you something. There's someone that is supporting their dreams and their goals. Like, you need to understand that there's always somebody that is supporting all of that.
It's not as easy as people make it seem. Like, coming from scratch, you just come and all of a sudden, boom, you build up.
It's not easy.
It can take you 10 years, 20 years. You might not even like get to realize it in your like 20s, probably in your 30s. That's when you start reaping like the fruit of your labor, of like everything that you've done.
So like a lot of people, they'll be like, okay, I'm seeing this person is very inspiring. She started her business 2 years ago and look at where she is now.
Were you there?
Do you know how much you have to spend?
Really
like there is a man somewhere that can be funding all of that, and you're just like, oh, she's my schoolmate, she has a business and she's successful. Now, first of all, to start a business, you need capital.
Yes, sir.
And some people want to start their own
and then you need
brand.
Information.
Now, the problem is, some people want to start their own brand. They want everything to be in their name. You get to spend more money. Some people don't like me selling for you and then me making my small gain. Everybody wants everything to be aesthetically pleasing these days. You get? It's all about aesthetics. It has to look nice. So if I want to start a business, it has to come out nice. Everything has to be okay. And I think that's where the pressure comes from, because you're mounting so much pressure on your own self. Yourself. Like, see, nobody is seeing you. That's what I'm realizing this day. You feel like a lot of people are looking at you, your life and everything. Nobody is actually seeing you.
Like basically how it feels. Like people
that's
are
how
like,
it feels. But nobody is actually, I feel like people are worried about their own life. You get? So anybody that is more focused on your life than their own life is a miserable person.
The person
you have an issue, because you have your own issue to deal with. So why are you focusing on me? So all of this pressure sometimes can just be because of you, because you feel like at this stage of my life I should have a car, I should have my own house, I should be this, I should be going on vacation, because you're seeing a lot of things on the internet.
It wasn't always that way in our parents' generation.
Yeah, it's because we have the internet now. That's why it's like this. You are seeing a lot of influencers, and you're just somebody that is just starting,
and then they are your age mates, and you're like,
and you're older than some people. There's a girl I follow on TikTok. I just found out that she's 20 years old. I'm like,
okay.
And I'm like, okay, you inspire me. Do you get? I was like, this girl, she's inspiring. She's always sharing her story. And now I just found out she's 20 years old. I'm like, okay, I'm older than her. So what am I doing with my life?
Do you even know the behind the scenes, like, of her getting that fame?
You don't know what's happening.
You don't know the behind.
You're just
scenes.
there envying other people's life because you're not satisfied with your own life. So I feel like you need to fall in love with your own journey in life and define what you really want for yourself. It's not
like adulting. If you have like low self-esteem, it will really affect you. You have to build yourself to that point that whatever anybody is doing, you don't care. Like, you're just like this. But it's not easy. Like, it's easier said than done.
Sure, you're going to be distracted like several times. You cry.
Hi.
A lot of times you feel like, okay, your life is not moving and all of that. But let me tell you the truth, at some point in your life, you feel like you're stuck. But it's because you're not doing things that are like, you're not doing things that makes you uncomfortable. A lot of us want to be comfortable so early. Do you get? We like this baby girl lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to put in the work. So if you're not constantly trying to improve yourself and getting out of your comfort zone, all of those things that you're seeing on the internet, they're not going to come to you. You have to create opportunities for your own self. A lot of people, like, they feel like the reason why they envy other people is because they feel like, okay, I'm your age mate, I'm more beautiful than you, I'm smarter than you, so I should be the one getting what you have, getting all the things that you're getting. But it's not like that. You have to realize that everybody is putting in work. Do you get? Like, at the beginning of this year, I felt like I was stuck. But you know what the problem is? I was not going out. I was not doing anything.
Exactly. That
I was
leads
not
me
leaving
to
my comfort
read
zone.
a tweet I saw right now. Like, they say half of adulting is turning into a private person who does not have time for anyone's nonsense.
I don't think that's true. Do you
Why?
really have to turn into a private person? I feel like you just become more aware of yourself. You start setting boundaries, and at the end of the day, you start realizing who you are. It's about realizing who you are now at this point. You get, like, sometimes it's good to be a private person. You can be a private person, but have like a social life.
I don't really
You have
feel
like an external life that exists out there.
You should not be like a total like private person, because you have to network, you have to meet people.
That's what I'm saying. That you can be a private
connections.
person and still be able to network, meet new people, and create opportunities for yourself.
That means you're not necessarily introverted. You're maybe like ambiverted.
You can be an introvert that has a social life.
How?
You can be. You don't have to be everywhere. See, just use the resources you have very, very well. So, like, for me now, I know, like, okay, I want to be in the media space and all of that. So the kind of networks I'm looking for is not like, people that are going to take me to parties and all of these. No, it has to be for a reason. I'm very intentional about the places I go to now, do you get? Because now I know what I want for myself. So I'm not really like an introvert. Let me know, like, I'm not even an introvert. It's money that makes me an introvert. See, when I don't have money, I'm an introvert. When I have money, I'm an extrovert. So when I have money to spend, I'm an extrovert. But when I don't have money, if you don't get money, hide your face.
Yeah, Ashake said that.
Was it Ashake that said it?
If you don't get money. Oh, it's not Ashake. Who said that?
It's small doctor.
Oh, small doctor. Oh my God. Another tweet, another person dropped, says, part of adulting is understanding that there are things we don't want to happen but have to accept, things we don't want to know but have to learn, and people we can't live without but have to let go. That's deep.
True. Especially things you don't want to know but you have to learn.
Like what kind of things?
I think getting a skill, for example. Some people, the skill they are getting is not because they want to know about it, but they have to, because just so they can make money. Do you get? And also, people you can't live without, but you have to let go of. Sometimes your friends, and see, the truth is, it's not because you're letting go of these people. It's just because now they too, they've also left you. Do you get? And now you can't just stay and just be like, be the only one in their space. So you have to now make peace with the fact that these people don't want me anymore. So it's fine, and I have to let go. And you're outgrowing people. People are also outgrowing you at the same time. That's just the thing about adulting. Everybody's moving on. Do you get? The friends you have now are definitely not going to be the friends you have like.
Does it really have to be like that? Why can't like you and your friends figure everything out together and just?
I don't think, because like you're still in school, right?
Yeah.
After graduation, you're obviously going to meet other people. Probably going to get a job. Like, do you get? You start meeting people that maybe they are in alignment with your purpose.
Yeah.
Do you get what your dreams and?
But then I don't feel
goals.
like it is like enough excuse for you to like put your friends aside. Like, these people have been with you.
So what if it's no longer working?
And that's like the only case. But if it's in a situation where you guys are still cool, it's still working, you guys might not be in the same space of work, but then there's still communication.
See, the thing is, when you become an adult, you have more responsibilities. And sometimes you might not even have time to always be with your friends anymore. And that there are some friends that can't take it. There are some friends that always want you around. So if me I'm very busy, you get doing things for myself, and you're always complaining that, oh, I don't have time for you. Please, I'll let you
for
go.
Yourself
please.
now. Like, I'm doing something for
I
myself.
want my
you have
peace.
To do something for yourself
Exactly.
too. It doesn't just have to be like one person kind of thing. Like, basically being an adult, yeah, like if you're like getting a new home, you have to buy AC, you have to buy fan, you have to buy couch, you have to literally buy every single thing you need. And these are things that used to be in your house and you don't even know the
But why you buying AC first?
You don't like cool air.
Cool air.
Okay, wait.
How much do you have?
AC or fridge? AC or fridge?
Please give me my fridge.
Why?
So the food I'll be making, after making it, I'm going to put them under the AC.
It makes sense. It makes sense. But if you have the money, you can just get it at once.
If you have the money.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to happen next month?
You don't know now.
See, I feel like when you're getting a new apartment, except maybe these are things you can buy twice. So I have a friend that lives by this. I don't know what I should call it. So he's always like, something I cannot buy twice. I'm not going to buy it.
That's a good mentality.
Do you get? Now you are moving into a new space and you want to buy AC. You want to buy fridge. You want to buy microwave.
No, microwave is not really necessary.
After buying all of these things,
you will
now start texting everybody. I bet, bros, I feel see 5K. So you have to make a proper plan. What do you need first? Do you need first in your house?
Adulting is realizing all you need is a home, stable income, and a peaceful partner. No.
People must always add love to it. Peaceful partner. You cannot be an adult without having a partner.
Adulting is another thing entirely, because being an adult, you don't even know what you want, Seth. You basically like search, date.
You'll be kissing all the frogs.
Are you? Laughing down. Are you Princess Tiana?
But that's how it is now. They feel like you have to kiss the frogs first before you get to the prince.
No, I don't feel it's supposed to be like that. Like, you have to explore.
So all the relationships that you are getting into that are not working out, what have you been doing? Are they not frogs that you have been kissing?
Why will you describe them as frogs? Hey, love in adulting. Like, some stories I'll hear, I'll be like, oh, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You see people that like date for like 10 years.
Why are you dating for 10 years?
Yes, now.
Why?
Okay, wait. What if you started dating the person in secondary school?
Now, I'll still love you when I'm in uni.
Down to uni.
Hi, you must really find out how money.
So, down to uni, you start dating the person. Will you just like let it go? It's 10 years for real.
Wait, let me tell you something. You see all those stories? I always have a problem when I see stories like that. I don't believe you still love the person for 10 years.
What are the people that meet somebody in 2 months and in like the next month you're getting married?
And is it that know what you saw now that you want to get married to the person? Just 2 months.
Which would you prefer? 10 years or 2 months?
None.
So which one is now your own?
See, at least let's say for a year. Do you get 2 months?
Okay, wait. Why do you have a problem with 10 years and why do you have a problem with 2 months?
I feel like it's too long. See, let me tell you, one of the reasons so many of these people end up getting married to each other is because they feel like, oh, I've dated for so long, I cannot let, especially the girls, so they be like, I cannot let him go, blah, blah, blah.
And most time, love.
I loved you when I was in secondary school.
Yes, no.
Uni, I was still in love with you. You were busy hustling for a job and I still love you. No. I don't believe
It
that.
happens. I feel like
Well, people are different, because me, I'm somebody that falls in love every 2 weeks. It depends on how fine the guy is. It depends on the amount of fine guys I see. Do you get? I fall in love with you, but I don't date you. So I can see you today. I'm like, this way is fine. For 2 weeks, I'm crushing on you. And then the next month, I see another fine boy and I'm in love again.
Describe that as?
It's Christine's kind of love.
Okay. So we have another kind of love.
Yes.
Christine's kind of love. You guys should take
So
note.
I don't think 10
so why do you
years
have a
is-
problem with the 2 months too?
2 months? I will not marry you.
Yes, now.
What if you're a psychopath?
What if the Holy Spirit sent you?
Holy Spirit did not send me anything. Don't be angry. Don't
Why?
lie. Don't lie against the Holy Spirit. 2 months and the Holy Spirit is
now,
like,
2
this is your
months.
husband. How did the Holy Spirit even tell you that? But like,
Revelation.
hi, Rosie. This is the Lord. This is
It doesn't sound like that now. No.
How do you know? See, sometimes let me tell you the truth. Some people will be like, oh, I had a dream and I saw this man in my dream. So
Do
this
you
man is my
really
husband,
see-
blah, blah, blah. Do you get?
I don't know.
And they be like, okay, dreams are some ways that God speaks to you, which is fine. Do you know that when you think of somebody too much, you're still in that stage of like fresh love. You can end up seeing that person in your dreams and you just be like, these are confirmations.
That 2 months thing, yeah, is like fresh love. You know, you can't fully know a person in 2 months now.
2 months?
What do you know about the person?
Nothing.
Exactly, nothing. And you're getting married.
And I've not even stayed with you for like 2 weeks to know if you.
And that
if
one is
after
just
bathing, you wash all those foams
So
off
you
the
feel like
wall,
you should
you
stay with
get,
your partner
or maybe you
before-
know how to arrange your room. Because me, I don't want to be a slave to you. You not see a man that will use the toilet and not flush because you have a woman in the house and I'll be taking all of that. No, 2 months is fresh love. It's still shocking you. It's still shocking
wait,
you.
you feel like you guys should actually stay together for you guys to know each other before you
I'm
guys
saying
get
still-
married?
At least I should like, yeah, for a while. Let me know who I'm getting married
A
to.
while, like how long is a while?
Depend on my type of AY. No, I'm joking, Sha, but not for too long. At least if we're dating, and maybe we've dated for a year, probably I've gone to your house in like maybe 2, 3 times, 4 times. You get, I've spent like a week or 2 in your house. You get, now I know the kind of person you are. If you are angry, how do you react? You get,
yeah.
if we're having an issue, how do you resolve it? These are things I want to know. I don't want a man that will not be quarreling. You will not eat my food again. Why?
I will eat it too.
You eat it.
I will eat the food.
You eat the food.
Yes, now you will not eat. You
Just know that if you don't eat my food today, the next day I'm not cooking anything. The place that you ate, that you did not eat my food, you go back there and eat the food.
It's as simple as that. But
Exactly.
We've been talking about problems of adulting. What are the fun parts? Because I feel like as much as there are responsibilities, as much as there are problems, there are still fun parts that you can say, oh, being an adult comes with this privilege.
Well, I think it's different for everyone. My own fun part is the fact that I wake up in the morning and my mom is not there to be like, come and sweep. I decide when I want to sweep my house, when I want my room to be arranged. I have freedom and I do whatever I want.
So it's not like the fun part of parties,
For me,
going out, meeting people.
Yeah, meeting people, but parties, I don't party like every time. Do you get?
But once in a while.
Once in a while, but my own fun part is the fact that I get to do whatever I want in my house.
It's just basically like you make rules for yourself and you follow
Exactly.
your rules. Like, it's me, I make the rules. So in adulting again, like I feel like you have to have somebody, like even if it's a friend or like your mom or your sister, like somebody with you through this journey, because I don't feel it's something like you can figure just by yourself. And it comes like, I need to read this tweet that says, I've come to realize that adulting makes you crave genuine companionship, whether in a best friend or lover. You just want to have one person you can rely on through it all.
Yeah, that's true. Friends, a lover, or anything, but just somebody that is there. Because there are some days where you just be feeling somehow and you just need someone to talk to.
But like, what do you feel is the best person to like take up this role?
Maybe a friend, but lover is good, Sha.
Friend,
After complaining, you cannot do
Is it bestie?
bestie.
Yeah.
People still have besties.
Yes, now people do besties.
Please, my friend. Who's a friend?
Somebody you can talk to, someone that is always there for you.
Someone you trust.
Yeah, someone
So
you
why are you
trust.
having a bestie?
Extra friendship on top friendship. That's basically bestie. So do you feel like you should have a friend or you should have a bestie?
A friend.
A male or female bestie?
Anyone.
Like, adulting as a Gen Z is now like a different thing.
How?
Like, I feel like it is not the same as it was for millennials.
Please explain.
Because millennials, their own adulting was like different. Oh, like as a lady, you go to school. That's if you even go to school. You get married and you just go from there. But our own is different. Like, we want to hustle, we want to make money. Hey, this tweet says, as a Nigerian Gen Z adult, I can't believe I have to figure out how to make money, follow my passions, excel in academics, maintain social interactions, keep up with my family, take care of my physical and mental health, all in this economy.
I don't understand. Is that supposed to be a problem? That's something you're supposed to do as a normal human being.
You are supposed
you don't
to
want to make money.
Coming down to this country where we are, like, I don't.
In this same country, people are still making it.
Facts. But then, how are they making it? Because let them come and share tips, because this adulting thing is not
I think
easy.
the people you see that have successful stories, we just need to understand that, okay, there was a time where they were still like in this same space that
But
we're
what
in.
people that have always been rich?
That's a plus. It's not their fault that you have not always been rich. Do you get?
Ouch.
It's not their fault. So I feel like as a normal human being, do you get? It's not even about being a Gen Z or a Nigerian, blah, blah, blah. These are things you're supposed to do. You don't want to suffer. Do you like suffering?
No.
So you have to figure out how to make money. It's you that wants to find your passion. There are some people that don't want to find their passion. So that's your personal problem. And then the other many things. These are all things you're supposed to do for yourself as an adult because you want a better life for yourself. For me, that's not even a problem. It's not even supposed to be a problem because this generation I know I'm part of the generation. We like making everything a big deal. Do you get? Because
you don't like stress.
You don't like stress. But you need to figure out how to make money. You want baby girl lifestyle, but you don't want stress.
Yes, no. Like, what's the way?
So who is going to sponsor the baby girl lifestyle?
I don't know. The money can just come from somewhere, you know. I feel like once you get into uni, that's when your actual adulting starts.
Yeah.
Like, once you are shipped into one hostel like this, or probably you start living alone, that's where like adulting start. It hits you that, okay, nobody is going to wake me up in the morning that, oh, you're late for school. I can decide if I want to go. I can decide if I want to sleep. Like, it's my choice. But then you have to now think that, oh, this is my life.
Mine started before uni, because of like the school I attended. I attended boarding school.
Oh, so, it's true. I forgot boarding school because people in boarding school had it different. I attended a day school throughout.
I was like, so now I have to wash my own clothes. Yes, and I was really small. Do you get? I'm not even going to lie. My first year in boarding school, I was dirty. God. Because I'm not used to doing all of this. I have to wash my own clothes. I have to wash my plates. I have to wake up early. And now you have extra duties to do.
And then you're just a little kid that just wants to live life.
Like, everything has timing. Do you get? You have to wake up by this time. You have to do your class duties. You have to do your hostel duties. You have to wash your clothes. You have to take your water out before going to class. You have to get to dining by 6:30.
Like, life started. Like, that's not even your 20s, though. That's your teens.
Do you get?
And you're already living the adult life.
Exactly. So that's just how it is. I feel like adulthood is a beautiful experience. By the way,
if you give it time.
Exactly. So it's that part of your life that just allows you to do a lot of things, try out different things, have new experiences, experience different colors of lives. Do you get? Make mistakes,
travel to different
places. There's time for all of that.
Places,
so I don't think
different people. I think it's something everybody has to experience. It's not something you can skip. It's not something you say you don't want to do or you don't have to do. You just have to. I mean, like, are you not going to grow older? You want to be 16 so it's just forever. Like,
know how to enjoy the process. It's very important that you know how to enjoy the process. There are processes to everything. So learn to embrace your journey. Learn about this journey of yours. Pay attention to what's happening right now in your life and just enjoy it.
Move on. Exactly. Let them break your heart, break their hearts. You move on.
Don't let them break your heart. If they break your heart, carry a bottle. Don't let them break your heart.
Adulting is a very It's a very nice experience, but you just have to give it time. Let it flow. Let it happen. Don't rush the process. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And have fun while at it, because it's very important. Don't make your adult life boring, and you not be like, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Now I have kids, I can't do this, I can't do that. Please enjoy your life. Yeah. Life is too short to be sad.
And if you're watching us right now and you're listening to this, I just want you to know that you're doing great. Yeah. You're doing amazing. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Yes, you're responsible for your own life, but it's okay to take your time. And just remember that there are people that love you and always want the best for you. Take life. Life na jeje. It's easy and it's simple. That's it on this episode of the Hot Potato Podcast.
Also, don't forget to share your experiences on adulting. Very interesting stories to us. And follow us on our socials. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.